Now, I'm going to be honest. When I was a kid, any show, series, like Lassie, yada, 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 I would almost cry a lot of times. And it's tough for me to admit that. I know guys don't like to say they cry. I remember faintly in my back of my brain here that I wouldn't watch Black Beauty, and you'll see as I go through the description of all the issues with the wonderful Black Beauty series. I guess I thought it was going to be sad, so I really didn't want to watch it. So let's get going. Okay, Black Beauty. His Grooms and Companions, the autobiography of a horse. The author was Anna Sewell. The publication first published in 1877. I wasn't born then. The plot summary, and this is probably why I wouldn't watch this, but I'm old enough now so I can handle it. But Black Beauty is a novel that tells the life story of a horse named Black Beauty. From his perspective, the narrative follows his experiences from a carefree colt on an English farm to his difficult life pulling cabs in London and finally to peaceful retirement in the countryside. So far, that sounds okay. So I'm not sure why, I wouldn't watch this. Another one was Old Yeller. I wouldn't watch that one because it had a sad ending. Or Bambi. It's a cartoon, but the mother died in a fire. So you know how that all just goes together. Okay, the protagonist and narrator of the story, he is a kind and gentle horse who faces various hardships and cruelty, but also experiences kindness and compassion. I guess I should have maybe watched half of it. Ginger. Ginger was a spirited mare and one of Black Beauty's closest companions who suffers greatly due to mistreatment. Here we go again. Mary Legs, a cheerful and well-treated pony who contrasts with the experience of Black Beauty and Ginger. John Manley, a kind and knowledgeable groom who cares for Black Beauty during the time at the Birtwick Hall. Now again, remember this takes place a pretty darn long time ago. Anyway, Jerry Barker, a compassionate cab driver who treats Black Beauty with respect and kindness during his stint as a cab horse in London. So he was good. So we put him on the plus side. And I try not to make jokes about these, but anyway, I guess I always wanted to be a stand-up comic. I guess I didn't. I wasn't successful. But anyway, the novel highlights the importance of treating animals with kindness, yes, and respect. Through Black Beauty's eyes, readers see the suffering caused by neglect and cruelty. You know, here goes one of my asides. I do not understand why people are cruel to animals. They're not cruel. They won't treat you in a cruel way. You either A, treat them great, or you don't treat them at all. You just kind of leave them alone and move on. There's no reason to get into any type of meanness. Take that for what you will. The story emphasizes empathy and the impact of humane treatment of the well-being of animals. I mean, you know, my channel is pretty much on animals because that's my favorite thing in life. I like other things. I love people. I love having fun. But bottom line, animals are the first choice. Now there's Black Beauty in a real nighttime surrounding picture. What a beautiful horse. How can anybody be mean to Black Beauty? Okay, Black Beauty serves as a call for social reform regarding the treatment of horses and, by extension, other animals. And, you know, I wouldn't even be mean to a crocodile, although I wouldn't have it where I would put myself in where they're going to be able to get me, and then I might not be happy. But bottom line, animals are great. Okay, the impact and legacy. Related to animal rights movement, Black Beauty had a profound influence on the animal rights movement. Its vivid depiction of the mistreatment of horses led to greater awareness of subsequent improvements in animal welfare laws. Now, the literary significance. The novel is considered a classic of children's literature, though it was initially intended for an adult audience. It has been translated into numerous languages and remains widely read and appreciated. You know, when it's good, it's good. What can I say? The story of Black Beauty has been adapted in various film, television series, and stage productions, keeping its message relevant across generations. And again, you know, certainly treating animals well certainly would transcend through history. I mean, even going back where one of my presentations was on Alexander the Great's horse, although I'm not really excited that the horse was in a lot of Alexander's battles, the horse was so reliable for Alexander and was probably one of the best horses in battle that anybody could describe. Although I don't like to see horses hurt, although my wife says, "Is that real?" And I go, "No, honey, it's not, you know, if a horse gets killed or falls down." I said, "No, it's not real." And two, the way film is today, they have very, and I said this in another presentation, but they have very strict rules as to how animals are treated on a movie set or in any show, yada, yada, yada. And if it looks like something's happened to them, it's not real. And in today's CGI and then now AI and everything we're doing, we can have it where the story is told, but what looks like a bad situation or something bad happening is, as I have to say to my wife, 24, it's not real. It's make-believe. Anna Sewell, born on March 30th, 1820 in Norfolk, England, Sewell wrote Black Beauty during the final years of her life. Now, we all know that we all have a book in our soul. So I guess she, at whatever age, she said, "Hey, I'm going to do something very long-lasting, and that's going to go through the centuries." Little did she know. She was largely confined to her home due to illness and injury, and her deep compassion for horses is reflected in her writing. Sewell passed away in 1878, shortly after the publication of her only novel. So boy, she really went out on a high. And I'm sorry that she had to get sick and die, but I'm also glad that she was able to write this. Now, this has been adapted many times. Black Beauty has been adapted into numerous films and television series, with notable versions released in 1946. I was born in 1949, 1994, and 2020. Each adaptation brings a new interpretation to the timeless story while maintaining its core themes of compassion and animal welfare. The significance. Black Beauty is more than just a story about a horse. It is a powerful advocacy tool for animal rights and humane treatment. The novel's enduring popularity is a testament to its compelling narrative and the universal appeal of its message. And again, there's more people today that are in animal rescue than probably any time in the past. So thank goodness things have continued in respects in a positive way in a lot of different instances. Okay, Black Beauty's story continues to inspire empathy and compassion toward animals, reminding readers of the importance of kindness in the treatment of all living beings. I mean, you know, I would feel and hope that people that love animals don't hate people, because really the two are not, how would you say, connected? Where you've got, if you love animals, you love people. If you don't love animals, you don't love people. It's kind of neat to be able to kind of cover all the bases. Okay. I hope you have some questions. This exercise for me did confirm why I wouldn't watch this, but as being 74 years old, I guess I can handle some sad situations. And again, unfortunately, we see sad situations almost every day. Anyway, you know, I'm Jim Whitehead. I have Jamie Whitehead with me, Miss Perfection, Big Orange, Big Gorilla. Who would ever have a problem when you have a business and you have such wonderful animals doing the work for you? You know, I'm trying to get it where I can have it where they run the whole program, and you know they can talk, so, and they have a good brain, so they might be able to take over if I get to a point. And everybody, you'll notice it. I know you're saying, oh, you're never going to get old, you're never going to die. I always felt that too. And I often talk to folks in their 30s and say, I know you think I'm old and that you're never going to get there. Well, hopefully they will get there, but I say to them, look, it goes too darn quickly. You will be old before you know it. But anyway, thank you. I just love doing these. It's a lot of fun. You know, I got to be honest, you know, the live vertical, we try as YouTube creators to go to the area that will get and help your subscribers enjoy your content. And I admit, everything's a shot in the dark. When you see something go viral, I have not, even though I'm up to almost 950 subscribers. I've done my videos, and I don't mean, I've done probably about 18 of these, but I was doing shorts and shorts and shorts and shorts, and I occasionally would do one and say, you know, I think this is the one. Because what happens is you don't want to get used to any of your videos going viral. And viral just means a lot of people watch it, and it moves your channel up to some of the areas that we all strive for. But the other side of the coin, and you've seen it on occasion, somebody starts a YouTube channel, doesn't know anything about anything, and kind of that's how I was over a year ago, or a year and a half now. You know, some people, they start a channel, on their third video, it goes viral, they go to over 1,000 subscribers, and they get monetized, all in like 3 weeks. And I've been doing this a year and a half, and I know most of you are gonna go, Jim, don't you think you need to give up? Well, here's the success choice. Don't give up. And when you look at, I know I'm extending the story, it's not that I'm trying to extend the time, but when you have a viral video, you're like, wow, I've made it. And then you don't have viral videos, or you get you do okay, but nothing where you'd say, wow, I'm on a hot streak forever. So when I get to the right numbers for what we call monetization, I will definitely say I worked for it. I worked a long time, but I've had a lot of fun, and I'm still having fun. And even if I never get where I need to be, I'm still going to have fun. You know, you can't give up in life. And other than that, all I'm going to do is conclude and say thank you for being here. And, you know, I try to do live every day because that's what I enjoy the most. Admittedly, before, when I first started doing, and you have to keep learning things and get better. Am I there yet? No. I have a lot more to learn. But that's one of the neat things with, content creation, is you keep evolving, better tools. Some of the tools get better for me, and we have fun, and it's part of a full job. Anyway, thank you, and I will see you sometime, hopefully tomorrow or the next day. Take care. Thank you.